Hey you guys, welcome back to the Horror with your host as always, Jenna. Welcome back. So today what I'm gonna be doing is you couldn't tell by the title of this video, I am doing a movie review on one of the Ouija movies. Not one that I picked up yesterday at work, but one I actually picked up like a month ago, I think it was. And that is Ouija, Origin of Evil. I know someone was just asking yesterday if this was the one Ouija movie that I picked up yesterday. I believe Steven was his name. My Aussie fellow, my Australian fellow. Yeah, sorry, I had to like stop and think on if he was the one who's from Australia. So I'm officially an international YouTuber. I also have a couple followers. I believe in Canada, like I know Sarah 28 or 1228 is a follower, and someone from the UK, I believe too. But just so you know, this is the one I'm reviewing, and I've actually had a few other people kind of ask me about this movie, and I kind of let them know like what my thoughts were on it a little bit, but I didn't go into detail because I knew I'd be doing a review. So let's get into it. So this of all of the Ouija movies that are kind of like floating out around out there, especially between this one and the other like major studio release, with the one with the girl from Bates Motel. This I've heard is like the better like Ouija movie. And I can't really compare it to the others yet because I haven't seen those yet, obviously. But I gotta say, decent movie, decent movie. I enjoyed it. I feel like it's kind of like one of those like sort of like run of the mill, sort of like possession type movies, but it's still done pretty well. I feel like it adds a little something to like the whole possession thing and everything. A couple of small little twists here and there. Nothing major or anything. I feel like some of the stuff that happens in here, it's a little predictable as you're watching it, but no, like, nothing wrong with that. I feel like it's kind of done correctly. Like the predictability in here, it's not like anything like that would spoil it or anything where it happens and you're like, oh, well, I saw that a mile coming. At least for me, that's not what I felt like. And plus, two, come to, like, keep in mind, as a lot of you guys do, I do watch a lot of horror movies, so it's like, even when I'm not really trying to, like, figure out what's going to happen next, my brain just kind of automatically, tries to figure out what's going on next or what might happen. So, that, like, the predictability for me, I think just might be just my wheels always kind of turning. But like I said, it doesn't really take away from the experience of the movie at all. At least for me, it didn't. But yeah, like I said, it's a decent little movie. Acting was pretty good in here. Even like the child actors, even like the like younger one, the younger girl. I felt like she did a pretty good job. I didn't find her like annoying or anything. I really didn't find really any of the characters like annoying. So like just on that basis alone, I'm like acting was decent. Acting was decent. There was like maybe a couple of little jump scares, but it wasn't. At least to me, it didn't feel like how a lot of other movies kind of rely on the jump scare tactic. Once again, for me, it didn't feel like that. Um, and I felt like it had a pretty good story. Like, I don't want to give too much away in this movie because I know it's still like a newer movie, and I know a lot of people kind of confuse this with the other mainstream Ouija movie. Um, Not the Resurrection one or anything, but the other one, like I said, the one with the girl from Bates Motel. Um, but yeah, it's a decent little one. You know, see, it's like I want to go through some of the plot, but it's like I feel like if I do some of it, it's gonna be like given away. I don't want to do that. Um, basically though, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown. So hopefully I'm not going to do any spoilers on this. If I do, I'm sorry. So basically, rundown real quick is that um, this like the single widowed mother is like her kind of like way of income is doing these sort of like psychic readings and calling ghosts and everything. But we come to find out she's just kind of like a little bit of scam artist. Like I know her mother, like the mom's mother, the kid's grandma was a psychic. Like, she was able to like, channel ghosts and stuff and all that. But it kind of passed the mother. So, but in the meantime, she's just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of like act like I know what I'm doing and just, try and make a little money and stuff. But it like not like a typical scammer. I feel like she's just, trying to make an income just to, be able to like feed her kids basically. Another thing that I like about this too, I didn't mention this, is that it's set in the 60s, 63 or 67. I think 67. I could be wrong on that, but it takes place in the 60s regardless. So it's really all you need to know. And like at the end, like once again, I don't want to give too much away, but I feel like the end, they definitely left it open where actually wait, hang on. Before I say anything about the ending, so I was gonna say something about the little girl because it kind of ties in a little bit. So the little girl in this, like the youngest girl, um, they think that she actually is psychic because she starts sort of like um, channeling stuff and everything. So I guess I'm giving a little bit away, but I won't go into great detail. So they think she's psychic because she starts like kind of channeling ghosts and everything, and then they kind of find out what's really going on. But that's all I'll say about that. So the ending, back to the ending. So the ending, definitely, I feel like they sort of left it where they could leave it up for a possible sequel. I mean, I hope they don't, but I think it'd be interesting to see a sequel to this. Although I don't think this really needs a sequel, to be honest with you. But whatevs, whatevs. But yeah, just overall though, like I said, Ouija Origin of Evil, my opinion, definitely check it out. Like I said, I enjoyed it even with some of the predictability in it. It's still a pretty decent movie to check out. I think most people, would kind of watch this, kind of take it for what it is, and be entertained by it and enjoy watching it. Like I could definitely kind of see myself every so often maybe popping this in of just like I'm gonna put this in, So definitely, I could definitely see myself rewatching this. So, but there you have it. Ouija Origin of Evil. Go ahead and check it out. Hopefully, I will get to the rest of the Ouija movies over the next few weeks just to sort of see which ones are worth checking out, which ones aren't checking out. I have a feeling this is probably the only one that's going to be worth actually checking out, but who knows? I could be surprised because literally I have no expectations for any of the other Ouija movies that I have, and you guys kind of know how I am. I have no expectation about a movie, and I'm like, ain't that bad. So, up until next time, you guys, I will give you guys a break tomorrow with the video. I promise, no video tomorrow, but I will be back here on Tuesday, the 28th. Today's Sunday, the 26th. So the 28th, don't forget, I will be doing my Q&A video. So still feel free to give me, a question or a couple of questions that you maybe want to know about me. I did do the one video, the thanking my fans video or my sub video. Feel free to leave a the questions there, or if you want to leave it on this one, cool beans, whatevs. But till then, you guys, I'll see you on Tuesday. Stay creepy, stay classy, and as always, a little bit sassy.